Welcome back to the Rogue Researchers channel. This is Shortie number 4. In the 500 years since Magellan's voyage into the annals of history, we find volumes of research have been added to the historical record that should have contributed to our overall knowledge of global history. Instead, most of this knowledge has been suppressed in many Western societies and religions. I have to say, not so much in the past 2 centuries, because brave souls in the academic and independent arenas started speaking up and questioning the narrative we are being taught today.
Atlantis here, Atlantis there, Atlantis goddamned everywhere. Those words of wisdom are from John Anthony West. John Anthony West was an author, lecturer, and a proponent of the Sphinx water erosion hypothesis that he proposed in 1993. I believe John West and Dr. Robert Schoch turned over the apple cart with that one. After watching the documentary, I quit questioning my crazy thoughts and ideas that would rise as I questioned how and what we have been taught, which made me question the narrative even more. The lost continent of Atlantis and the lost continent of Mu have so many similarities in the myths and legends that surround them. They are easily confused, especially when we compare the demise of these mythical lands. However, there happens to be North, Central, and South America separating those myths and legends, and possibly tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of years between their final day. In the past 30 years, there have been thousands of unknown and sequestered pieces of history laid on the table of evidence that we can no longer deny, regardless of our personal beliefs and what the puppet masters tell us. To put it bluntly, I believe John opened the door to what the fuck. Over the years I have repeated the phrase, there's a back door to Egyptology, and I've never clarified it with a satisfactory reason why I've made it. So, I'm thinking now is the time to reveal what I feel are, not 1, but 2, back doors to Egyptology. If we keep looking, maybe we'll uncover connections that go much deeper into the timeline. Especially after we explore these questions that I'm going to bring up as the Shorties roll on.
Dude. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Where are you going? Slow down for a minute and take a breath. Because you can't end a shortie like this. Even though it has become common knowledge that Egypt is, and was a pivot point between the myths and legends of Atlantis, Mu, and possibly the only surviving above-surface reminder of these mythical lands. So, not to be rude, I'm sure you have a point. If so, please get to it. I did say please.
My dear friend, thank you for apparently, and unknowingly, bringing up the point of this shortie. However, I wanted to keep folks guessing the point, thinking maybe it might spark a bit of renewed interest in these myths and legends. Because I believe the connections between Atlantis, Egypt, and Mu should be observed from all angles of view, and not from the center focal point that's radiating from Egypt today. Not only do we suffer from amnesia, it seems we suffer from a bad case of tunnel vision also.
I'll take a wild guess and say in the next shortie we'll be stepping through doors that the Uzoks opened over a decade ago. Where most minds stopped, the Uzoks kept going, and we stand with the truth over lies, deception, manipulation, and control of our knowledge of the depths of our existence hidden in the darkness of time. Thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting, and your interest.